Okay, I'm back. The internet going crazy about this one. I wasn't gonna touch on it, but I am because there's a lot that we can learn from this. So, I like to make videos for educational purposes. But yeah, so NBA player Jalen Green got Draya pregnant, the reality star. Think she was on Love and Hip Hop or one of them, reality shows or whatever like that. But she basically an Instagram model. I know she got her own business and stuff, but she a typical Instagram model who was on Love and I don't know if it was Love and Hip Hop, but she was on one of them shows, Real Housewives, one of them, type of shows. So what's funny about this is that, of course, the big elephant in the room and the big topic is the fact that she just turned 39 and he just turned 21. So it's a big age gap. But what's even more funny is the fact that they saying that her oldest son, 'cause I remember she got an older son and then she got another, I think, son by Orlando Scandrick, who played for the Dallas Cowboys. He was a cornerback for the Cowboys for a good minute. I forgot how many years he played, but he played for a number of years, and he was a starter for him. So they was dating for probably like 4 or 5, 6 years or something like that. And she had a child with him, the football player. Then they broke up, and now she got a kid with him. So this will be her third kid. So, but her oldest, I'm not sure who that's by. Probably somebody who not famous, but he 22 years old that they saying. So basically, her baby daddy and her son is the same age. So it's kind of crazy and weird when you look at it. So that's, to me, that's the more so crazy part than the age difference, even though the age difference is crazy. So I wanted to touch on this from 2 points. So the first part is the fact of all of the comments and all of that type of stuff on all of the posts that's talking about this, like the shade room and stuff like that. They bringing up the fact of calling her a predator and bringing up y'all need, then some women bring up, well, y'all don't have the same energy for men and men do it all the time. So what's funny is that, like people been saying, is that women try to criticize and down men all the time for dating younger women, even though that's common as it is, and that's been going on since the beginning of time. Most of these females know, like, your grandma and your granddad wasn't the same age, your mom and your dad probably weren't the same age. Like, older men and younger women been going on since the beginning of the time. That's why I don't understand why women keep bringing that dumb stuff up, calling men predators for dating. Like, if a 40-year-old man date a 22-year-old, he a predator and something wrong with him. Like, if that's the case, millions of people is predators, and since the beginning of time, like, like, y'all gonna have to change everything, and y'all should be mad at y'all granddads, great granddads, all of that. But y'all need to. But as far as that go, like, it's not the same. Like, and that's what I come to break down. Like, older women dating younger men and younger men. Older women dating younger men and younger women dating older men is not the same. Just like women try to say it's the same when a man has kids and a woman has kids. It's not the same. And let me explain why. So with older men and older women, this is, and the older one, older men and the younger woman, this is what women don't understand. But they know that it's true because when they was younger, they was dating older men. Because a lot of times it be older women who be bashing older men for dating younger, and that's because don't nobody want they old ass. And that's where it really come from, is that older women, all of y'all getting mad when a 45-year-old dated 25-year-old. Y'all just mad because don't nobody want y'all old ass. It's usually women 35 and up is the ones complaining. And most of these women, when you was in high school, or some of y'all was in high school dating men in their 20s and stuff, and then a lot of y'all, like every woman I done talked to, every female I done talked to, then dated an older man. So y'all need to kill this shit. When y'all was younger, y'all dated an older man. Because every female I met tell me that they dated a 30-year-old. Some say they dated a 40-year-old. Some of them in their 20s say that they dated a 50-year-old. Like, every female I didn't talk to then dated an older man. I haven't met not one woman in my life that said that she hasn't dated a man that was older, at least 5, 10, 15 years older, sometimes 20 years older. So it's like y'all need to kill that. When y'all was doing it, y'all just old and bitter now and mad that men, it's easier for men to date younger than it is for y'all. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that Men value youth, beauty, and fertility. Women value stability. So, and how does that play out? Older men have stability majority of the time. 40, 50-year-old men or 35 and up, let's just go there, have more stability than younger men in their 20s. That's just the way that it goes. So if a female craves stability, she's going to go for older because older men is liable to have that. Same for men. Men is going to go for younger women because younger women have more beauty, more fertility, and everything. So it's the dynamics of what men and women want. That's just how it lines up. Younger women have what men want, and older men have what um younger women want. Like it's biology. It's just the way that it goes, the way that we wire. Like it just is what it is. Like and I don't understand why women can't see that. Now it's a couple simps, of course, So it's some simps out there like, oh, why you that try to bash older men for dating younger women. And them usually men that's younger and they just mad because an older man took their bitch. I'm sorry, like that's what it is. You just mad that the girl in your college class or your girlfriend or the girl at work that you wanted, she chose the older dude. So it's all coming from a bitter place for me. Like whenever an older man get bashed for dating a younger woman, it's always coming from a older woman who bitter or a younger man that's bitter that somebody took his bitch. That's where it really come from. But the dynamics line up. Now, I will say this, like, of course, we talking legal age, of course. So and then it be done when people say you a pedophile and you a predator. Like, come on now. Like, if somebody in their 20s, it's not like we know it in every state. Like, and I'm not even saying that it's typically right because to me, like 21 and up, like if you in your 40s, 50s, you should at least be 21 and up. You shouldn't be dating no 18, 19-year-old. Even though it's legal, I still wouldn't do it. Like to me, that's still a little bit too young, but to each his own. So, but technically and legally, you not a pedophile if you 40 and you date an 18-year-old. So y'all need to kill that. Ain't nobody dating nobody underage. So y'all need to stop with that stuff. But as far as so that's why it's a difference between older men and younger women. Like it's been going on since the beginning of time. All these women can say this, but every single woman, all of y'all done dated an older guy before. So don't be mad now because because you old and don't nobody want your ass. Like it just is what it is. And then y'all gotta understand from a man's standpoint, because like I said, we value youth and beauty. So, and men can still, just like they want to bring up Al Pacino and Robert De Niro that had kids in their 70s, 80s. Like we could still bust nuts and have kids at old age. But women, y'all become high risk pregnancy. So it is what it is. If I'm 40, 50, if I still want kids, I have to go with a younger woman. If I want, and then it's just so much to it. Like what men look for, it's too hard to find that in an older woman. Like, if we want somebody who not ran, like, even though women is ran through at a young age, but you really ran through as you get older, you got multiple kids. Like, it's a lot of reasons why older men date younger women. Like, we don't want no woman that has 3, 4 kids, then been in 10, 15 relationships. Like, we don't want that, especially if you got money and you established. Like, why would I want something that I don't have to have? Like, it just don't make sense. So, and then like I was saying about kids being different, real quick, because this video not about this. So let me explain it, but let me explain this real quick for women. Why men who have kids and women who have kids is different. It's that simple. It's this simple as that women, y'all have the kids majority of the time. And that's what y'all want. So a man can have kids and then not even really feel like he have kids because he only getting them every other weekend or maybe every weekend. And some men don't even get to see their kids that much. So it's like a man with kids is not the same because men don't have their kids. As a female, you have your kids. So if a man dates you with kids, he really has to be a stepfather because them kids gonna be in this house majority of the time. And as a man, you gonna have to take on the financial burden of having the kid. So it's not the same, because if a woman, if you date a man with kids, unless he's a full-time father, which we know is rare, there is some, but there majority of the time the kids is with the woman. So a female can date a man with kids and it not even really seem like he have kids, because he'd only have them on a weekend or every other weekend versus having them 5 days a week. If you a woman, if you a man dating a woman. So, and if a man gets with a woman with kids and y'all live together, them kids gonna be with you and living in your household that you paying bills for. On the opposite side, 9 times out of 10, if the man have kids, he gonna be the provider, provide for his kids. Men don't look for women to take care of their kids like women look for men to do. Like, because men supposed to be the provider, so it's that simple. Why it's not the same. So, and then getting into the difference with younger men dating older women. Now, let me say this is that technically it's on him. Like I said, I'm not looking at Draya as a predator, because like I said, he 21, 22. He know what the fuck he doing. Like when I was 21, 22, I knew who I was dating. I'm pretty sure somebody, or hopefully somebody in the NBA, somebody in his family should have said something and gave him the game. This is something that he wanted to do and choose to do. Like 21, you still is young and immature. Don't get me wrong, but you not fucking dumb and naive like people trying to make it seem. And then typically, like I said, men don't want older women. So, this is a rare exception, but this can happen sometimes, because like I said, Draya is, still attractive, still fit, and stuff like that. So, she's still a baddie. So, it's different than the stereotypical situation where most older women, then, they look their age rather. Like, Draya don't really look like, she's 39, like, she could pull early 30s, late 20s. She kept herself together versus most older women, y'all overweight, like, it looks like it. So that's the difference in dynamics when it comes to the two. But him, of course, he dumped for getting her pregnant. Like a lot of people were saying, like, I don't blame him for dating her, sleeping with him, because shit, I would have did it. Like, Draya looks straight. Like, I would have messed with her, but I wouldn't have got her pregnant. And that's the only point and the only problem that I have with it is that you shouldn't have been getting her, like, why would you get her pregnant? Like, like, you about to be paying child support. And then, like, some people were saying is that when he 40, she gonna be damn near 60. So it's like, like when you 40 and still in your prime and still can get women, is you really gonna want a 60-year-old woman? Like, I don't see, like, so long term, I don't see this really working out for real. But he's still gonna have to pay child support regardless. So that's why I said on his end, he done for like getting her pregnant. He not done for dating her, but for getting her pregnant, he like it's done for real. Like, I don't know why he did that, but it's on him. Like I said, it's his life. Like I said, and I don't know if he got a dad in his life. I don't know what his situation is, but somebody should have put him up on game. But she won or whatever. So I don't look at it like people trying to say she manipulated, she a predator and stuff. Like, he chose to stick his dick in her. He chose to get her pregnant. Like, like he like we need to stop acting like I do know now that I'm 30 now. Like, I do know that you do mature, and in your early 20s, you still do make a lot of mistakes and you still don't know everything. Like, I don't think you really like get it till you like maybe 26, 28, but still, like, it's not like you're not a kid. Like, you know what you're doing. Like, you old enough to be tried as an adult. You commit a crime, they'll lock your ass up for life. So you old enough to drink, you old enough to get locked up for life, you old enough to, be tried as an adult, but you're not old enough to pick who you sleep with and know who you should and shouldn't sleep with. Like, that's dumb as hell to me. So, that's just what I wanted to say. Like, people going crazy about it, but a lot of it, like I said, is coming from a hating situation. Because it's mostly women hating, like, per usual. They mad because they can't get themselves a 22-year-old NBA player. And then, like I said, women, like, older women just be bitter because most of them can't do what Draya did. Y'all can't. So let's be real. That's the real reason that y'all are bitter for real. But so yeah, I just wanted to touch on this, and just say like, for educational purpose, like to me, and like I was saying, the weirdest part is that she got a son that's 22. So that is weird. Like you the same age, like you, because if they gonna be together, I guess they together. So you basically a stepdad. So it's like it's kind of like a weird situation. Like, when you hanging with this dude and you with his mom and y'all the same age, and then it's bad for her son. I ain't gonna lie, it's a bad look because I'd be mad if my mama was dating somebody my age, like my friend age and shit. Like, I would look at that like it's weird, but like I said, it is what it is. They made their life decisions. But I just wanted to say, like, women need to say it's not the same. Older men dating younger women is not the same. Like as young older women dating younger men. Even though, like I said, I don't see no big problem with it. But most of the time, dudes is not gonna do this. And that's what I don't understand. He 22, a rich millionaire. I don't know why he ain't get him a 24, 25, 28-year-old baddie to have a kid with, and date. I don't know why he told Draya, somebody who got two kids already, who about to be 40, who already linked to NFL players. Like, I don't know why you would want somebody who ran through like that. But these athletes and entertainers, they different. All they do is pass around the same women, and I don't understand it. I would have got a girl who more so low key, because some people gonna say, well, Drea got her own money. She don't got nowhere near the money that this dude have. And if they break up, I promise you, she gonna be getting child support out by this ass. So let's not even go there. But yeah, I mean, that's all I gotta say. It is, it is what it is for the most part. He made his choice. And like I said, these athletes be the biggest tricks and simps. As we seen from Joe Smith, wiping up a porn star, from Zion to Ayton, who got traded from Phoenix. I think he played for Portland now, getting exposed by porn stars, and then rappers do it all the time. Like they love passing around the same chicks. Like it's a weird world. Like the entertainment industry with all of this stuff with Diddy and all of this, it's a weird energy, a weird industry. So that got me thinking, like, because I think everybody wants to be rich, if not rich and famous, but it's like, is this what really comes with it? Like, like it's crazy for real. Like I can do it. Like I can sit up here and be dating somebody seriously and get a female pregnant who already got a baby by an ex-football player, and then she would date Tyrod Taylor, another football player. And then I'm pretty sure she probably didn't dated other athletes or rappers in the midst of all of this. So it's like, I wouldn't do it if I was him. I wouldn't do it. Ain't no way I'm a 22-year-old millionaire and I'm about to have a baby with a 39-year-old with two kids. Like that's not gonna happen. But to each his own. That's all I gotta say about the video, and that's my thoughts on it.